Dreadlock update part 2, boy! And I figured I'd just jump right in and give you a real personal look as we're tearing apart some bad dreads that you probably saw in the first Dreadlock update. But these were all really connected. Now it's probably going to end up with these two all in one dread. But these three were all connected. They're all still connected right there. Everything's connected. I'm fucking giving you an inside look, boy.
Aww, here we go. Let's go. It's the man Casey Day. Cringy intro. Okay. Who's ready to watch this video? We gotta do a dreadlock update. You ready? I'm ready. She's ready. The SpongeBob baby. Let's go hard. And we can't have too much today.
Yes, Casey Day.
Alright, guys. While recording that last intro, while recording the theme song, I stepped on this. This was in my foot because of running around doing all those different clips just to make a little bit of an intro for you. And basically what it was this whole thing right here, this whole side was in my foot. It just right in, and that hurt. But trying to give you the real, letting you know what's happening as it happens. Now onto the real video. Alright. Basically, what we was doing there, seeing who keeps on after that intro. I wanted to do something special and different, so I wanted to make an intro. It was stupid. I just made it real quick, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I hurt my foot. So sue me. The Dreadlock updates don't really have that much pizzazz to them. I'm trying to give them a little bit of pizzazz. But it's been hella long since I did a Dreadlock update. The last one was at like, what, 3 months? Alright, I'm closing in on 8 months now, son. I'm closing in on 8 months now. I mean, since then, I had my dreadlocks updated. I had them retwisted. Not retwisted, but just touched up on the roots and stuff, and they've been cleaned up. I'm keeping this little thing going on here because this is what we're going to work on today. I like how that looks when I hold them all together like this. But we're going to work on separating these just a little bit because I got some bad Congos. I like how they do that. That's fucking sick, yo. But we don't want them to do that, alright? It's a problem that they're doing that. We're going to fix this because I like to keep them loose so that when the girl that did my dreadlock update, like not the update, but she fixed them and cleaned them and made them look nice. So I try to keep it loose for her, but I also get really into the dreads, and I'm like, you know what? I could sit here and straighten these bad boys out right now because they're getting pretty alright. Like, look here, I got them all tied up, but for the most part, we're talking about the update here. So I have a good bit of them in single dreads now. You know, you saw the 3 month update and they weren't in single dreads. Now they're like in single dreads. I wanted to do a 6 month update for y'all and dye a dread, but I didn't want to lie to you and like give you wrong information if I myself did not know how to dye dreads, because there's got to be a special way. But now you see pretty much everything is all straightened out over here, right? Everything's looking nice. We just have this bad thing here going on. And that's what really does it for me. So pretty much, and pretty much this is the worst thing, man. Once this gets fixed up, everything's straight. Wow, it really sticks out when I do it. I keep it tied up all the time. So they're basically growing like that. But what I have started to have the courage to do here with these 5 is basically what I might get to one day with this. Like, it doesn't feel that bad. It's just like I said, I'm keeping it loose that way, because if I get in there and start tightening stuff up, it's going to get stupid looking. Well, not get stupid looking, but basically I don't want to tighten something up if it's going to be moved out. Like they're going to have to pull it out and then move it over to this dread here. So if they're connecting and it's got to be pulled out of this dread, put back into this one, that way they can be connected again in this one. then I don't want to tighten up a bad dread. So basically all the time I'll also keep my hair like this. But compared to this picture of me here at the 3-month mark, compared to where I'm at now, we're not that pretty bad. You know, it's mostly what was going on here in the front. If you can see the front, I don't know, I got a light going on there. But if you can see that, that's the part we're getting today. This is freaking way out of my league. I also thought the front was out of my league too, but I straightened that up and we got it looking pretty nice. And I've been messing with a lot of them because I got to get in there and just like crochet it up, you know, make sure these. For some reason, I feel like I don't have dreads, even though I've gone the past 7 months. I'm gonna get you an exact date right now on what that was, because I was trying to look it up, got sidetracked. These videos are like the peak of connection that we can have, because they're pretty much like after the intro, boom, it's just gonna be me talking. It's a Dreadlock update, so I'm letting you know how the dreads are looking, where we're at right now. Alright, I've got it up. New Year's motivation, that's not it, but here we go. Simple 2-month Dreadlock update, 5 months ago. Huh. Day by day. We're looking at September 20th, 2018. September, February, September 20th. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September to October, October to November, November to December, December to January, January to February, February 20th. We're definitely on 5 months of dreadlocks. 7 months of dreadlocks. Okay, so like I said, last month I wanted to do a 6-month update, didn't, like it was gonna be dyeing one dread, so it's gonna be dyeing this one here because this one's probably my favorite right now. Soon enough, I'm gonna get some dread jewelry. I'll take you guys along with that too. But I want to upload when I got them touched up. It's just I kind of got stuck sitting on it. Money's tight, and I don't got the money to give to get my dreadlocks touched up, which is why we're sitting here. And I got frustrated. I'm like, you know what? I gotta crank them out myself, you know. Enough talking. Let's get right into the action. I gotta tie these bad boys up real quick. Alright, as you see, we now have just down to the front dreads that are being touched up. Alright, these two I don't really mind if these two end up being together because they look pretty bad. So I'm kind of cool with a Congo coming down the side of my head and merging into 2 dreads. I think that would be sick. But for the most part, these dreads here are the ones. I was getting a beaver tail, man, and I got like a little one of them going on where 3 dreads are connected in the back. I hate that Congo. And then we got the side one that you saw, and pretty much, if you look when it's tied up, they're all nice looking, but then you hit these ones like this curly guy here. That's a dread I'm not trying to finish up. Like this guy here next to him, they're ends of dreads that I'm not trying to finish up, because they're probably the ones in this Congo here. But what's going on in the front, I can't keep that going on because that's gonna affect my whole style. So we're just gonna straighten them out real quick. I ripped them apart a little bit. What I'm doing here is I'm like looking for an open spot that I can like send my finger into. Like, you gotta feel, man. They were once dreads by themselves. So basically what you gotta do, you gotta feel. And just, like, I got a lot of loose hair going on here right now from trying to pull these things apart. And it's all cool. I got a mirror right here. It's all cool. So I can sit here with the mirror and look at the real fine detail and see what I'm doing, get them straightened out. But like I said, we wanted it to be real personal, let you guys see the process as it happens. So here we go. We're going to pull these bad boys apart. Not just rip them, even though I've heard some people say you just got to rip them. When she was touching up my dreadlocks, she had to cut them, you know. Sometimes it's just Like, you can't avoid it. But don't do it all the time, because that will cause thinning. If your dreadlocks aren't connected to your head, that's a problem, bro. Like, I always thought, hey, dreadlocks could be cool because if I start balding, you wouldn't notice because a lot of my lost hair would be in the dread. Fuck yeah. But then it's like, what, do you end up with a freaking big dread that's only connected with like 10 pieces of hair? Because that sounds like it'd be painful. So, I don't know where I was going with that. I guess the point is, don't be ripping your hair out all the time for your dreads, but like a little bit. Because I saw this guy, he was an old man, real nice set of dreads, bro. He was like the sage, man. Like, that's what I'm trying to be, living up in a mountain. He wasn't living in a mountain. I saw him at Walmart, but he had a nice set of dreads, and I was talking to him about Congos and stuff. He's like, yeah, man, sometimes you just gotta pull them apart. He's like, yeah, just gotta pull them apart. Whatever you gotta do, you can't let them Congo up. And like I said, this would have ended up being a big beaver tail if I don't do this. But now it looks a little bit better, and I'm gonna keep going. Then we'll crochet them back up, and we'll be good. Hopefully, we'll leave this with a couple straight dreads instead of a beaver tail. So I guess this isn't hair dyeing with the 7-month update, but at least it's something. I'm pulling apart Congos. And here, let me try to put you up here on top of the bathroom mirror. If you look, this is where it's a hard part. Can you see that? Where this piece of hair is clearly supposed to go over on these dreads, but is most definitely stuck in these ones. So I don't know what to do about that, because the root's over here, so I gotta get it out and put it over there. Or rip it or something, but figure out how to get them out and over into this thread. But that's part of the journey. Alright, we had to end up ripping it just a little bit. We separated a good bit, but it ended up that it was looped all the way to the top. So there is a little bit of hair on the top of my dread right now that is not connected to my head. And I know this, and it frustrates me. But we couldn't let that stop us, because obviously all of this is connected to my head. This is basically one big strand. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep these two separate. But instead of trying to separate these two, because I don't know if these were supposed to be a single dread when I got them done, or if there's supposed to be one dread that became two. Irregardless, I'm pretty chill with it, like I said, of one dread merging into two. So for this one right here, I will let that happen. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm good with one Congo right here. That's it. But these three, I gotta try to separate the best that I can. That's gonna be the problem. Man, I don't know, y'all, because something about me and symmetry and, like, why would I have a cool Congo coming out of my right side when I got my lip ring in my right side, too? Man, if it was over here, that'd be legit, but I don't got a Congo going on over there. I look really girly right now, like, my hair just looks stupid. But all the dreads are up here, guys. So don't judge. We're fixing stuff. We're looking fresh. But to pull these two apart would be a hefty job. I don't know. Can you get that? Can you get that detail in there that, like, it is really knotted and fucked? So I think I should. But then part of me is also like, dude, no, just wait till it gets fixed up. But then another part of me is like, no, fuck it, YOLO, fucking. But then I'm like, yeah, YOLO. Maybe you'll have these dreads for the next 20, 30 years, and you're going to live with this Congo coming right out of here. And at the same time, I'm like, I don't care. Like, look, it's only really going to take up, like, this much space on my head. Like, just this little chunk right here is going to be that one dread. That's it. The rest of it be, like, a bunch of little dreads, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's probably going to become a Congo. I'm just gonna accept it and be like, fuck it, whatever. Alright, y'all, I decided not to it. So basically what I'm going to do now is just go down and feel the dreads out. Feel how they want to go. Pull what doesn't want to move. I'm not pulling much, yo. It's just if it's like really knotted. Like really knotted.
then we gotta, but then it's like, I don't fucking know. It just all just makes me sad having to do this. But it's like, it's gotta be done for happy dreads. Single dreads are happy dreads. It would have been too thick if they were together, man. It would have been way too thick. So we're going up here at the top. And then we're just loosening them out. Up here at the top. See, look, literally not ripping nothing out right now. We're not ripping nothing. I'm just pulling down, keeping them in their individual spots. I basically gotta make sure that these three don't connect. So we're gonna keep them tied around the rest of the dreads. I think. I don't fucking know. We'll figure this out. And so we have come down to the root of the problem. Literally, it is this spot right here. Can you see that final detail? Oh wait, right here you can. That little bit right there that's stuck in the door, like you see how it's like darker? So that's basically where this one's supposed to be in this dread, and this one's supposed to be in this dread. And I guess that's where the Congo started. So we're getting somewhere, boys. We're getting somewhere. Problem is, that's where you decide, I gotta decide on if I want to rip it or what. Because I got most of it out, but when it comes down to a part like that, I'm like, because that's where it's hard. Like, that's not too much of the hair in the dread, but it's still hair in the dread that you don't want to rip. So if you can get it pulled, you should try to get it pulled, but I might rip it. I don't know. We gotta try. You gotta try what you can. I didn't even think I'd get this two dreads pulled apart, but look at how nice and pulled apart they are right now. Like, that's pretty looking pretty nice. We did it! I like these little check-ins with you guys as I'm working and you don't see nothing, but it's the finer detail I feel like you can't see anyway. But look, you can see now between the dreads and my hair. And look at how much dread is still connected. And I didn't tear that much hair off at all. Barely any. I just want to point out that that is a thing you're going to have to do a little bit of. But what I did with the little fucking thing that I showed y'all was that it was like really connected into this dread. And I basically had to pull this whole dread. Like the whole thing curls down. But I got it out. And then pulled the dread back. It's basically, as long as you go one strand at a time, you're going to get it pretty good. I'll stop catching in with you, doing updates. Maybe I'll show this other three right here, if I can get them done. If not, maybe these two are just all that you need. I'll show you them when they're done in a little bit, and not crochet them back together. But basically, this could be the last clip that you see of the dreads. Until, like, I don't know. We're getting somewhere with these Congos, boys. And here's the finished result after all the crocheting. Y'all like this bathroom? Because I'm in here a lot during my dreadlock videos. Like, I came in here during the video when I got the dreadlocks. But, yeah, for the most part now, these two are pretty good. Then I just got to worry about these things. Oh, but this one's good. This one was once attached to him, too, and I separated him. And then I separated these two. So I am fully confident in my powers to separate these three. Will it happen this video? I don't know, but irregardless, that's the finished copy right there, is these two, and those look pretty freaking nice, bro. Alright guys, forget the bathrobe, we're back in it again, getting the 3 Congos real quick. And I just wanted to show y'all that this is basically what we got going on. I thought that the 3 Congos was gonna be one line straight across. This is one right here. This one goes down, and this one goes up top. So we have this one basically its own dread now, again. And then now we need to figure out these guys. But it comes down to that this one has a little bit still connected to it from the dread next to it. but we're getting the 3 Congos straight now. And it basically was nothing to figure out that this dread. It was pretty easy pulling these guys apart. That's why I'm pulling you guys in right now to give you the update. 7-month update. Oh, I hate my cat, yo. It knocks everything down. Crochet needles on the floor. And guys, there you have it. Here is the finished product. All 5 dreads. I'm not pulling the other 2 out. No, not mine. I'm gonna pull 1 and 2. These 4 were tangled up like a motherfucker yesterday while filming. Maybe show the before and show the after. But now here we are with 5 fresh dreads. Now they're not loose at all and we're all fucking good. So it's Gucci gang. Alright, what's up? It's your boy KC Day giving you a final update because I felt like I owed y'all that. It's been about a week or 2 since I filmed all the rest of the parts of this video and just felt like I owed you this much to let you know what the real end result ended up looking like. I pulled apart all the dreads, even the side ones. But now I could tighten them up, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. Don't use conditioner, shampoo. I have a little buildup going on, so we're gonna do an apple cider vinegar rinse tomorrow or someday here soon. I won't film it yet for you guys until I know for sure I know what I'm doing. But that's pretty much gonna deal with any like built up conditioner and stuff. And like I got a little bit of a problem going, so I'm like gonna soak in baking soda, clear everything right out. I'll let everything get loose and stuff. So it's like some of the dreads that I worked on during the rest of this video are pretty like, they're loosening up a little bit. I should have stayed on them, tightening them, but I didn't want to. So now, because of the rinse. But pretty much every dread's straight. You got the left dreads are straight. Everything's a dread. Put up the before picture of when I'm sitting and leaving them all down versus now. They look actually like dreads now, you know? But pretty much the big thing is we're going to have to do this clean and make sure, because I use anti-dandruff shampoo, but it also has conditioner in it, which is bad for your dreads. I mean, it could be good or bad, but it's harder to get out than it is regular shampoo. We had a little bit of a problem with it, so we're just using paper. You get it, whatever, it's whatever. But here's the end result of what the dreads looked like. If you like my content, give it a subscription, like, share, and subscribe, and check out the rest of my stuff. There's the face, subscribe to that thing, smack him in the face, punch the shit out of that, and just subscribe to the hell of it. And then there's a video of something else that I make that might be something, and here's another something else that I make, and thank you. I love you.